about how to solve an equation like this. Here's the variable, it has two things happening to it. It's being multiplied by 2/5 and is being subtracted by 3. You want to get rid of addition and subtraction first. So I'm going to add 3 to both sides. And of course those are going to cancel. -3 and +3 is 0. And so then I have this. So I have 2/5 x equals 12. The smart thing to do would be to multiply both sides by the reciprocal of 2/5. Because look at what happens. The 2's cross cancel and the 5's cross cancel. So that leaves me with x over here. And notice over here, I have this, and I would cross cancel also. 2 goes into 2 one time, 2 goes into 12 6 times. 6 times 5 is 30. So my answer is 30. That's how I would do that problem. Now, several things bother me with students trying to do this. So often they don't really understand the concept of cross-canceling. This is taught before pre-algebra and before algebra, this idea of cross-canceling with fractions and that sort of thing. Really need to go back and review that. So often they're trying to get x by itself and not really considering what would do that with a fraction. So by multiplying by the reciprocal, we're able to cancel both terms on the fraction. Of course, we do the same thing over here. And the cross-canceling enables us to get the direct answer without having to reduce the fraction. Otherwise, we would have said 12 times 5 is 60, and 1 times 2 is 2. 60 divided by 2 is 30. You still get the right answer, but it just takes you a little bit longer. So that's one thing. It's one way to do that problem. Now, another way, personally, I like that way. That's probably what I would do. But just so you know, when you have a fraction in an equation, or multiple fractions in an equation, you can always multiply through by the least common denominator. Now in this situation, we only have one denominator, so that's it. So if we multiply everything by 5, look at what's gonna happen. So in this fraction, the 5's would cancel, and I'd just have 2x, because these 5's cross cancel. 2 times x is 2x. 5 times -3 is -15, and 5 times 9 is 45. Of course, I put this in brackets so I realize I have to multiply everything by 5. So I get that. And then you would add 15 here and add 15 here. Of course, those are going to cancel. Get you to 2x equals 60, and then you divide both sides by 2 so that these 2's cancel. X equals 30. So we get 30 either way. One involves some fractions. The other one gets rid of the fractions or cancels the fractions out. So consider those two problems. If you understand those skills, it's going to help you in some other, perhaps more complicated questions and more complicated problems. See ya.